everybody doing this evening? Welcome. Hey, East with Fifi. Man, y'all, man. I'm sorry I had to give a phone call to my child. I had missed a call, so I had to call them back to see what they wanted. But, oh my God, y'all, did y'all get a chance to watch Power? Like, if this last episode wasn't giving me my entire life, I cannot believe it. Entire life. Oops, gotta turn my background off. But yes, it was really good. I'm like, oh my God, y'all. And then the ending with Tariq. I'm like, I don't know, y'all. Where should we start? One thing I did notice. I didn't notice it at first, but by the end of the TV show, I noticed. Remember when Reek was playing chess with Effie? Remember what he told her when they was playing chess, and he was telling her that she spends he was telling her about her defending her man. This was right at the beginning of the show when they was playing chess, and he tells her basically that you spend too much time trying to friend. She wasn't really paying attention, telling her that's how she gonna lose and stuff like that. And now again, I didn't really pay attention to it in the first place in the beginning of the show, but it kind of made a little bit more sense if you look at it the other way. Tariq thinks that he's winning at this game. He thinks that he's really winning at this game, but he's not winning at this game. And from what it sounds like, Effie might actually be the one winning at this game. I mean, I totally got Effie wrong. I did not see it coming. I mean, he told her in the beginning she lost because she was trying to defend hers. Talking about what did he say? He surprised her by sacrificing his pawns in order to beat her. Effie, I underestimated you. I actually thought, and some of us thought as well, that maybe this Effie might end up being actually, an undercover, working for the feds or for the police or, the detectives, something like that. But it seems like she's working with his competition, and that she is his competition. She's played him to the left. Remember that sob story she told him at the beginning when he first met her? And she was up there, I ain't gonna tell if you don't stop selling these drugs, and black people like you make us look bad at these colleges, these preppy, expensive colleges. It's people like you, that make the stereotypes true. And then I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. She played him all the way to the left, y'all. All the way to the left. And I'm like, oh my God. Hold on. First of all, let me double check right now. I have to make sure I am not buffering because it just literally started storming. All the way to the left, y'all. All the way to the left. And I'm like, oh my God. Hold on. First of all, let me double check right now. Yes, it is storming, y'all. Oh my God, I hope the live don't go out because right now the colors is fluctuating. So I'm hoping that the power don't go out or the Wi-Fi don't start tripping. But y'all let me know if I start buffering really bad or if I start freezing up. Y'all let me know, and I'll just have to start over or something. But anyway, y'all. What do y'all think about Tasha and Tommy? Tasha, Tommy, and Keisha. Like, what do you really think about that situation? Now, he put his mom out the other day because he thought, his mom was out of line. People are trying to say that he shouldn't get so close to Keisha, or he shouldn't let Keisha get so close to him, because we know what happens to people that betray him, hurt him, emotionally or physically. He puts them to sleep. So his mom was trying to give him some advice, and now Tasha's trying to give him some advice, and he actually was going to loan Tasha some money, but he decided against it because I think he was more pissed off because she wouldn't put him to the guest list of the penthouse because he wanted to come up there and kill Ghost. And she was like, no, we still need Ghost. We can't get rid of him quite yet because her money isn't rolling into the establishment, into her daycare quite yet. She's not making no money yet. She hasn't really made enough money to start laundering money so far. So she asked him for some money, and he got it. Sure, he got it. He rolled up there in a brand new car. She was like, can you please help a sister out? He was about to help her until she denied putting him on that list. And then when she started doing the same thing his mama was doing, talking about, are you sure Keisha's the one? Are you sure she's ready for this? Do you think she's really up for this? Tasha knows that Keisha is not up for this. And something's going to happen where her son, either her son's life or her parental rights is going to be threatened. And I think that's when they're going to try to pin her against Tommy. And that's when he might try to take care of Keisha. He already told her, it's me and you against the world. I have to totally trust you. If I don't trust you, then it's going to be a problem. I don't know, Keish. We said a while ago that Keisha need to stick to her day job and be doing hair and nails and eyelashes at the hair shop. But she wants to get in there like Flynn, and she wants to, be the ride or die and all this, the Bonnie to his Clyde. So we shall see, y'all. We shall see. So anyway, he told Tasha she couldn't have no money. He put her out his car and then he sped off. But who is that dude that walked up on Tasha when Tommy put her out the car? Like, I don't recall seeing him before. Do y'all recall seeing him before? Because I don't. I'm like, who is this man? He talking about, if you don't pay me, I'm going to let, the feds and the police know what you really doing in this shop. So I'm like, who is this dude? Y'all help me out here, because I'm like, I don't know who this dude is. I don't know where him come from. But Maria. Poor Maria. Why didn't she run with that money, y'all? Why did she not run with that money? I was like, Maria, he gave you enough money to start your entire life over. You could move to anywhere you want. You had enough money to start all over and do whatever you want. And you decided to stay? And then decided to testify. And then she kept changing her story. I didn't see him. I did see him. What she say? The scarf over her eyes slipped, and she, remembered who it looked like, but it wasn't him. And she's telling all these. So basically, Sachs was like, you know what? When it's time for you to testify, if you don't get this stuff together and keep it tight, they is not gonna believe nothing you saying up there on that bench. They ain't gonna believe nothing you saying while you up there being questioned. And he was right. She should have left. She would have left. I would have left town without no money. After seeing your boyfriend murdered right next to you, and then the man give you a chance to go somewhere, be quiet, keep your mouth sealed, and then you turn snitch. Then he gives you a second chance, gives you some money to start a new life anywhere you want, and you still turn around and say you're gonna snitch. I don't know, did she deserve to die? Maybe she deserved to die. I don't know, y'all, but I thought when Proctor, this was so sad. Okay, now Proctor, I think, deserved to die. I feel sorry for his daughter. I really, really do. But hopefully his cousin Benny will take her in, adopt her, you know, whatever he needs to do, be her foster parent, you know, whatever, you know, so that she don't have to go into foster care, because now her mother and father is both dead. He was wrong for what he did, letting her mother die like that when she was overdosing, instead of calling 911 like she was begging him to do. She was like, he was like, you ain't gonna keep me from having custody of my daughter, and he just let her die. Just let her die. And then his daughter had no idea until she overheard him talking on the phone, and talking to Benny, and she found out that her father was basically not responsible for her mother's death, but in a roundabout way, he pushed her to using the drugs. Remember the form that she had got in the mail saying that she did not pass the bar? He made that up. He had typed up a letter, had it all typed up professionally, had it mailed to her and everything, told her she did not pass the bar. On top of that, he told her that he found a new woman that he works with, and he's going to propose to her. He's like, you want to see the ring? You want to see the ring? She lost it. She lost it. And she relapsed. And she relapsed all the way till death. It took her out. It took her out. He stood there and let her die, without calling the ambulance, without calling 911, without trying to do CPR, without anything, trying to help her pump her stomach from the drugs. You know, I think she put it in her veins. I think that's what she did. But anyway, he didn't help. He didn't help. And his daughter, he thought she was asleep. She heard the whole conversation. Her eyes was wide open like, oh my God. So when she got the call from him later that night, when he said, first of all, let me backtrack. That chip that's in that necklace, I'm sure she probably knows now that chip is some vital information, some vital evidence to probably get back at the people who was responsible for his death, which of course is Tommy. I don't know what's all on there though. I don't know if it's records from Tommy, from Ghost, from Tasha, if it implicates anybody else, like Angela Valdez, before she was murdered by Tommy. He shouldn't have snitched either. He shouldn't have snitched. I'm like, how? Fool. I'd rather get locked up than snitch on Tommy. Especially, that dude is trigger happy. He will shoot his daddy, his girlfriend. I'm surprised he ain't killed his mama yet. I'm so surprised he ain't took his mama out yet. But anyway, that be the last person I want to snitch on. But he was like telling sex. Tommy did it. Ghost saw. But he was really, really trying to protect Ghost. The reason why he was trying to protect Ghost was because out of Tommy, out of Ghost, Ghost was the one that he probably cared for the most. Ghost had his back a lot of times. He had Ghost backs a lot of times. Ghost and Tommy both might be killers, but Tommy is just malicious. He's just malicious. Ghost don't really kill unless he has to kill. Tommy, he will just kill anybody. If you ain't on his side, he'll just put you out your misery. But anyway, so I don't necessarily feel bad for Proctor though, because of the fact of what he did as far as letting his wife die, who he was on the verge of divorcing, just so he could have full custody of his daughter. I thought that was wrong, taking her mother away like that, lying to her just to get custody, like you could have got joint custody. Anyway, so I just feel sorry for his daughter. Maria, again, I don't know, maybe she deserved to die because she should have left. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. But as far as the lady, what was her name? Epiphany, the one whose daughter was left at the daycare. I think it was like 2 hours long. Was that a daughter she had or a son? I think that was a son or a daughter. I can't remember. But anyway, when she was up there twerking, telling Tasha, I'm gonna pay you double tomorrow, girl, if you just let me, slide tonight. She owed her $100. She owed her $100 because she was late. I'm like, dang, I know y'all live in an expensive city, but $100, that's a little expensive for 2 hours. When my kids was in daycare, I think it was only like $25 late fee or something like that per hour. But anyhow, times have changed. But anyway, she's inviting her in to her business. She was like, first thinking that Tasha wanted her to help daycare. She's like, I don't do kids. I ain't trying to, nope, I ain't trying to work. Especially when she on that pole. She probably making decent money on that pole, doing her little twerking and stuff. But then Tasha was like, no, it's something else that I got in mind for you to do. So now she's bringing in somebody else who is also a parent. Like Tasha, one thing about it, Tasha, she is a ride or die. She is a ride or die. But Tasha be putting other people's lives in jeopardy that don't have to be in jeopardy. Like, if you want to risk losing your kids, your youngest child, Tariq, if you want to risk losing your kids, cool. But why everybody she brings in to help her launder money and to help her do dirt, they gotta be parents of young children? Maybe it's so she can kind of blackmail them. Hey, Miss Naturally Nolas, how you doing? I don't know if you got a chance to watch Power the other day, but it was all the way lit, honey. It was all the way lit. I cannot wait to do a review on it. But yeah, y'all need to tell me who that Ziggy is. Tasha, she ran into Ziggy and she told him, this was the second time she ran into him and told him she didn't have his money. But she heard that he moves weight and she was like, I think it might be something that we can do, something that we can help each other out. So he agreed and he gave her a small amount and he was like, okay, prove to me that you can handle this. So then that's when she called Epiphany and asked her, tell her she needs some work done at the shop and she offered her a job. I don't know if Epiphany knows that it's going to be something like that, some illegal work, but she was all game for it, trying to get that extra money. Remember, her baby daddy is not paying no child support, so we're going to see how that go. But yeah, Tommy, he's ruthless. So he didn't kill Maria. He didn't kill Proctor. Who's next? Now, remember last episode, y'all. I had said, and I think some of y'all had agreed with me, but I had said that I think Ghost and Tommy is going to become allies again. You said she does not know him, really? Yeah, I'm like, but he just came out the blue, Naturally Nolas. That's why I'm like, who the heck is he? Because I don't remember ever seeing him, hearing that name, Ziggy, nothing like that. Hey, Candace, how you doing? You said Tommy nuts. Tommy is AWOL. Tommy he's cray. He definitely is nuts. He's crazy. He tore that house up when he was trying to get Proctor. He told that boy, and although I was upset about, Proctor letting his wife die, letting the mother of his only child die, I still got a little teary-eyed when he got killed. And I think it was only because he had made that phone call to his daughter and was basically telling her, please do not come home. Go to your Uncle Benny house, or go to, your cousin Benny house. And he said, do not come home. And she said, are you going to meet me there? And he said, no. She already knew that he wasn't coming back ever again. And for her to be up there on the phone, I was like, that's when I got like, oh no, he's not leaving out that penthouse alive. I was like, dang, you can't jump in you know how they be escaping in these movies? You can't crawl through a vent or something, jump out the window, walk across the window ledge. But yeah, hey, it was his time. I'm doing good, Candace. Thanks for joining us tonight. But yeah, it was his time. It was his time to go. He didn't six seasons, I guess it was just his time to go. But what do y'all think about Tariq, y'all? Now, remember what I was just saying earlier. Last week I said I think Ghost and Tommy was about to become allies because I said Tariq is about to get in some deep water. Some deep water. And sure enough, he up there trying to sell drugs and using aspirin. He gets kicked out of school, kicked out of Choke, because he was caught selling drugs and aspirin, and selling aspirin as drugs, like deceiving people, students on campus, making them think they buying drugs. I don't know what's worse, selling the drugs or selling the aspirin, making them think they was buying drugs. But either way, he got kicked out of Choke, and that girl Effie was following him around. She saw him mixing up the aspirin with the pills. And remember when she got the text? No, remember when he got the text and he said he had to go? And then she texted somebody and said, I think he doesn't have any drugs. I think that's his connect. He don't have any drugs. Who the heck is she working for, y'all? Who do y'all think Effie is working for? I used to think that she was an undercover. You know how they be sometimes. They be having snitches, undercovers at these colleges to turn in people who are, selling liquor, selling drugs, doing stuff like that. So who do y'all think she works for? I need to know. Yeah, she was all over him. I was like, what the... Effie. That's probably not even her real name. She probably is an undercover. What y'all think? Do y'all think she's an undercover? Or do y'all really think she's the competition? Maybe Tate? Girl, I don't know. And then the thing about it is, Tate got excited when he found out that Ghost was like, I don't no longer want to be on the Queen's Child's Project, because my past. Remember when they was doing that press conference and that guy started screaming out, oh, that's man, he is a street thug and corner boy, and he ain't changed, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Ghost is like, okay, my past is still haunting me, so I think I need to step down so Tate can do this on his own. And then that other lady, the one who's working with Tate, she didn't agree. So Tate was like, oh, cool, I got this. He ain't got to be in my business anymore because Ghost always into something. But I don't know, y'all. That was crazy when Proctor got killed. That was crazy. I guess Maria, I don't know which one do y'all think was crazier? When Maria got shot? I mean, he didn't have no mercy on that girl. He didn't have no mercy. He just came out the closet, popped her right in her head. She didn't have no time to explain. And she had just told Saxe that she couldn't testify. She don't know who it is. He overheard the whole conversation, but he still didn't have no mercy on her. He didn't trust her. Proctor told him, is you, is Ghost, is Tasha, all of us that can go down if she does not get killed. So Proctor set her up to be killed, and then in return he got killed. And that's another reason why I say I'm not that sorry about him. I'm not that sorry about his demise. You say yes, undercover. I think she, man. Oh yeah, and the unicorn that got him too, because he was trying to use that to blackmail him with the what do you call it, I can't think. You know what I'm trying to say. The secret tape recording that he had used, and he had heard it, and he heard him say, "You is not going to keep me away from my daughter." Wire. That's what I was thinking about. Wire, the wiretap. But you said you think both of them? Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy, naturally. It was crazy. I was like, but this last episode, I'm telling you, was giving me my life. I was like, dang, I needed some popcorn. I wasn't ready for all of that. And then Tariq, I'm like, I don't know what to say about Tariq. He should have just stayed out of it. He should have listened to Tommy, and I mean his father and all them stayed on the straight and narrow. But you know what? When he see his parents out here making all this money in drugs and money laundering, all this kind of stuff, you know, like Tasha told Ghost, he tried to blame it on Tasha. This is all your fault. It's all your fault that he's like this. She was like, hold up, wait a minute. We both raised him. So it's both of our fault and Tommy's. It's the uncle's fault too. Tommy, Tasha, and Ghost. It's all their fault how he turned out. But yeah, I think after Raina died, and after Kanan died, and after he did his first hit on the dude that killed his sister, it was a wrap. He was gone by then. And then he called his daddy Ghost. I'm like, y'all, that is like so disrespectful. I know Ghost be wanting to beat the brakes off of him, but Tasha be saving his butt the whole time. When Reek, how old is Reek now? I think he got what, another year before he's actually 18? Or 2 years? Once he gets grown, Ghost need to get him a good old grown man whooping. Yep, Kanan. Yep. A lot of people is at fault for the way that Tariq turned out. So yeah, he wrong to blame it just on Tasha. He was dead wrong for that. I was like, girl, you better get him together, Tosh. You better get him together. But what do y'all think about Keisha? Let's go back to Keisha. What do y'all think about Keisha? As far as, again, Tasha asking Tommy, are you sure this is who you want to do business with? He thinks Tasha is just jealous. That's what he thinks. He thinks Tasha is just jealous. He won't help her out. She won't, get him access to Ghost's penthouse, put him on the list, which he already got on the list, by the way. So I'm wondering, no, she didn't put him on the list. She didn't put him on the list. I can't remember how he got up there. Oh, that's right. I'm tripping. He told Tyreek to leave turn the alarm off and leave the back door open. That's right. That's how he got up there, so that he could take care of Proctor. But I don't know. I think Keisha, she has a very small amount of time left on this earth. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. But yeah, I think Keisha and then probably Tasha gonna end up with her baby. I might be reaching, y'all. Y'all know sometimes I be reaching. Keisha's baby might be a permanent child in that daycare that Tasha just started. Shoot. I'm just saying. But you say you do not like her anymore. Yeah, Keisha, I don't know. She too, I don't know. She too, and then the way she was up there bragging, she know Tasha broke, and she up there in the store. Oh, now she with Tommy. She got coinage and everything. She up there shopping and throwing it all in Tasha's face, and it's like, okay, girl. I know Tasha might not be the best friend, but that's kind of messed up that you just dogging her out like that. But okay, I think Keisha gonna need Tosh in the end. I think she's gonna need her. Yeah, she gonna mess some things up. She definitely gonna mess something up. And I think Keisha is going to need Tasha. That's what I really think. But Tariq, who or how do you think this is going to play out with Tariq? At the end, now this is crazy because at the end, Tariq, he had dropped off Proctor's daughter to her Uncle Benny's house. His Uncle Benny, he already, the dude from The Wire, that used to be my show back in the day. Yep. I used to love him on that TV show. But, he had took her in the house and he kind of like gave a heads up. He kind of like gave a nod to, Tariq. Like he already knew that Proctor was gone. But I was thinking like, dang, like immediately after he shut the door, those guys pull up. And Tariq, they snatch him up and everything. I'm like, dang, did he see that? I wonder if Benny's gonna have any play in Tariq getting, taken away from the bad guys, rescued. Who do y'all think is gonna rescue him? And do y'all think Tommy and Ghost is gonna work together? Like, I'm assuming they're gonna work together. They're gonna become allies, even though they want each other dead. I think they're gonna become allies again and work together to get Tariq, because they both love Tariq. Tommy loves Tariq, even though he's pissed off that he got kicked out of Choate. He stole some of his drugs. He still loves him. That's his nephew. He's been around him since he was little. So he still loves him. And of course, Ghost loves him. So I'm telling y'all, I told y'all last week, I think they was going to work together. And I had said something bad is going to happen. Last week, I said something bad going to happen with Tariq. And I think Ghost and Tommy is going to work together to get him out of a situation. But who do y'all think is going to really rescue Tariq? Because in the previews for the next episode, you see Tasha telling Ghost, oh, so you can't do anything for our child? You can't get our child back? Well, I guess I have to go do it for us. So Tasha was acting all big bad, and that's Mama Bear. Tasha was acting like Mama Bear. You can't get our child back, you can't get him out of trouble, then I'm going to step up and I'm going to do it. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So I don't know who right now is going to rescue Tariq. If it's going to be Tommy, if it's going to be Ghost, if it's going to be Tasha, is it going to be Benny? Because maybe he saw what happened out the window, and maybe he, can be a witness or tell Ghost or Tommy, what happened, who took him, whatever. But Effie, if Effie shows up wherever they took Tariq, and she turns out to be competition, she needs to go. She needs to go. If Effie turns up at that location where they are taking Tariq, she needs to go. She needs to go. Tasha, if Tasha shows up to rescue Tariq, hey, she need to give her a grown woman whooping. She needs to give her a grown woman whooping. But yeah, in the previews, Tasha, she was heated. She was like, you better get our son. If you can't get our son, I'm going to get our son. And then I'm like, Lord today. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think Tariq's fate gonna be. I know one thing for doggone show. He ain't gonna die. They ain't gonna kill Tariq. He ain't gonna die. That's like, then Tasha and them would only be left with one little kid. So that whole storyline would be like, that would be just messed up if they just, took Tariq out of there. So Tariq, he has to get rescued. He has to get rescued, y'all. I just don't know who gonna do it. But anyway, this system is buffering. It's storming here. I told y'all that at the very beginning of the review, that it's storming here. So I was hoping and praying that it wouldn't buffer or the power wouldn't go out. But it was a whole bunch of thunder and everything over. Candace, did it rain much where you are? It was over here just a thundering. And then I know earlier they said we were under a tornado watch. But that was like 5-6 hours ago. They said we were under a tornado watch. So I think we're cool on the tornadoes. We just got some thunderstorms that just came through. And I hope they done, for the rest of this evening. But yeah. Let's see. Did I hit everything that I wanted to talk about? Okay. Do y'all think that Saxe, do y'all really think that Cooper Saxe, the detective, do y'all really think that he believes what Blanca was saying and what Proctor was saying about Ghost not being responsible for Angela's death? Now, Blanca was saying that she wholeheartedly 100% does not believe that Ghost had anything to do with Angela's death because she knew how much he loved her. Now Saxe, she did, Proctor did tell him, and he sounded like he was very convincing. We know who killed Angela, but do you think he was convinced enough, Saxe, to believe that Tommy was the one who actually killed Angela? Do you think he'll back off a Ghost a little bit? Or do you think he'll come up to Ghost and tell him he knows Tommy killed Angela? And maybe try to get him some kind of deal. Try to get him to work with him. I don't think that's going to work though, because Ghost is from the streets, and that would be part of snitching. Not snitching per se, because he's not the one who actually told Saxe that it was Tommy. But Saxe wants to bring somebody in for the murder. And I think what he's going to try to do is tell Ghost, if you don't allow us to bring Tommy in for this murder, if you do not give us proof that it was really him, then we're going to keep on you and try to bring you in for the murder. I think that's what Saxe is going to do to try to convince Ghost to help him out. But I know it's not going to work. I know it's not going to work. Especially right now when he probably could use Tommy to get his son Tariq back. So we shall see, y'all. We shall see. But yes, honey, that's all I had on this episode this week. Again, this whole episode was giving me my entire life. My entire life. And I think I am frozen right now, y'all. I think I am frozen. Am I frozen? You said it's supposed to be rain here in the AM? Oh, Lord. Well, I parked in the garage tonight because I thought it was going to be like some serious storms. It rained, thundered. I saw some lightning, but I'm hoping it's past. And if it does it again in the morning, I have to work from home tomorrow. So I'm going to be in the crib and the car's going to stay in the garage. Shoot, unless I decide to go out this house tomorrow evening. But anyway, y'all, tomorrow night, I will have to do the review of Greenleaf. And is it Greenleaf that I need to do? Or Basketball Wives? It's one of them two. Oh. And Black Ink. You know what? Caesar was on live on Instagram earlier, and I was in his live on Instagram. He was getting ready for an interview. He said he had to do an interview, so somebody's supposed to be interviewing him. I wasn't paying attention long enough because I was trying to get my live ready, but for my own live ready for tonight. But I was in Caesar's live, from Black Ink earlier, and he said he was getting ready for an interview. So I don't know who he was interviewing with, but we'll probably see it on air on somebody's channel. Probably Bravo. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, I gotta do Black Ink, I gotta do Basketball Wives, and I gotta do Greenleaf, child. That's the one we gonna get into. Oh my god. But see, I just did Greenleaf the other day, because usually, if y'all haven't noticed, if y'all been following me for a while, the only time I really usually do a review right after the show goes off is if it's like some big show that everybody's been dying to come back on, and then I might wait like an hour or so afterwards and do a review. But usually I wait a few days because I be trying to give people time to watch the shows, so that's why I don't always immediately do a review. I know some people do. No judgment on other people, no shade on other people who do reviews. They usually come out like right after the show goes off, and then people who haven't seen it yet, they gotta, no, I'm not gonna watch the video. So that's why I try to wait a few days so I can get like more, people, time to watch the shows. But anyway, Empire came on tonight. Did anybody watch Empire tonight? You gotta watch it, Candace. You gotta watch it before I do the review. Before I do the next review, because let me look at my, hold on. And yeah, that's right. Empire came on tonight, y'all. Empire new season episode 1 came on tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to well, actually that's not Greenleaf that I need to do. I think it's Basketball Wives and Black Ink that I have to do. But Empire came on tonight, so I'll probably review Empire on Thursday, to give people like a few days to watch it, because everybody can't watch the TV shows, and some people don't have cable, so they gotta figure out, do the other little programs, or however they watch their cable shows. Some people can't watch it right away. Some people gotta watch it on the internet later, or on a stick, or on, what I'm saying. But anywho, I will be here tomorrow night, so I will let y'all know in advance. I will set the live up so y'all can get a notification. For anybody who's new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you hit the notification bell. For y'all who's in the chat tonight, please make sure y'all hit the like button. Give your girl a like, because they do help in the analytics with YouTube. They help, the likes on our videos help YouTube determine whose videos to recommend to other people. Like sometimes you'll see a video recommended by YouTube. That's why the analytics are so important. That's why the likes are so important. So I appreciate you guys very, very, very much. And thanks for joining me tonight for this episode. You said you hold on, let me read what Miss Naturally said. You said I have watched it tonight. See, I didn't watch it yet, but what I'm gonna do is 10:29, so I can't even guarantee y'all that I'm gonna watch it tonight, because I've been at work since what time? 7 this morning. Then I had to go to the nursing home for a couple of hours, so I've been at work all day, like 13 hours. So I probably will watch it tomorrow while I'm working from home. I'm gonna turn the TV on and I'll be watching it tomorrow. So yeah, but I'm sure it was good. I'm sure it was good. Usually on Empire, the first episode to the new seasons usually be really good, so I'm hoping it's good. Don't y'all give me any I don't want to hear anything about it. Don't tell me nothing that happened. No spoilers. No spoilers, because we gonna talk about it. But yeah, so anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in tonight. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you are not already a subscriber. And also, you guys, make sure you guys wish me luck. A lot of y'all already know that I am a personal custom cake decorator, and I'm gonna do a contest. Well, I already entered into a contest. It's next month, October 22nd. October 22nd. So for those of y'all who are not supporting me on my cake decorating platforms, please make sure you go to my Tanya's Delights Slice by Slice on YouTube, IG, and Facebook. I'm on all three of those platforms: YouTube, IG, and Facebook. And it's called Tanya's Delights Slice by Slice. I do live cake decorating while also doing commentary at the same time on TV shows, the weather, not the weather, but news, media, trending news. So yeah. But thank you, Candace. Thank you so much. Love you guys. But anyway, you guys, in the meantime and in between time, Prime Time Squad, as usual, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces. Good night.